What is up, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today I have a little bit of a spicy and semi-hypocritical topic to talk about, and that is the issues with social media fitness and how it pertains to the average person. So I will say there's a lot of good that can come from social media fitness. Let's be real. The overall spread of ideas is never a bad thing. When you can learn from other people and see what other people are doing, there's a lot of good that can come from that. In fact, I would even attribute just as much, if not maybe even more, of my overall education and knowledge about lifting, about nutrition, to learning from YouTube, Instagram, just as much as what I learned from college. That's pretty crazy. The whole concept that these things are free as well is just pretty mind-blowing to me. However, with all the good things being said, there are a lot of things that are wrong with social media fitness. I'm here to talk about those things today and give you some ideas of how you can navigate that scene so you can get the most out of it without any of the major drawbacks that I'll talk about. So the first thing that I want to talk about that a lot of people fall victim to are smoke and mirrors. And honestly, this has been a thing in the fitness industry since the late 1800s, early 1900s, when strongmen were going around city to city challenging people to feats of strength or just doing things that people were astounded by, paying them money. And this concept, it's not new. It still happens to this day, whether it be people selling products that don't really work, supplements that aren't really effective, or just overall portraying that they live their life a certain way to sell you an idea and merchandise of what they're doing. It happens all the time. I've been around my fair share of fitness influencers, people that lift extremely heavy. And with that, you understand that that person might not always look the way that they portray themselves to look on social media. Or maybe there's some questionable things going on behind the scenes that they're not telling you about, such as substances they're taking, truly what they're doing that doesn't make the camera. But unfortunately, there are a lot of smoke and mirrors on these social media platforms. So how can you navigate all of these things? So how do you actually navigate that then? I would say the best way to navigate the smoke and mirrors that are present is just taking everything with a grain of salt and checking all of what you hear from one source against a large amount of other sources. And I think it'd be a good idea to give a practical example of how I fell into some bad habits. So not necessarily that this was a true smoke and mirror. I wasn't being lied to, but I would follow a social media influencer, fitness influencer, down to the core, like biggest mentor, and really looked up to him in every way. And as a result, I wanted to support. I wanted to spend my money on things that I felt would help out and give a little back. Overall, I don't regret doing that, but I did it in such a way that it caused me a lot of stress because I would put money into supplements that I really didn't have, that really didn't do much for me at all. And the claims that were being made about these supplements that, they would help you with recovery, that it was so beneficial. If I would have actually just taken a little bit of time to check that against maybe some research articles, asking other knowledgeable individuals and looking at what other, knowledgeable people had to say, definitely wouldn't have made those mistakes. We all did it in high school where we checked our sources and made sure they were reliable. Well, I guess there was a reason why we did that, because it can really come back to bite you, and it's extremely pertinent in social media fitness. Another thing that irks me more so than anything about social media fitness are people that post random workouts. And no hate, I know a lot of people have had great platforms posting their workouts. Like I said, it's great to put that knowledge out there and help people expand what they can do for their workouts, show them correct form. I definitely see a lot of value in that. But what I also see all the time are people hopping from program to program. They're just doing a collection of random workouts that they've bookmarked on Instagram. I'm telling you, if you're one of those people, I'm glad you're in the gym and I respect the work you're putting in. But if you're just hopping from one workout to a next, from influencer to influencer, or just the person that you like to look at on Instagram, you're probably not doing yourself any favors. See, real progress is made when you stick to a plan, you progressively make it harder over time, and you'll get your results. If you're just constantly trying a completely or drastically different type of workout, yeah, you're sweating hard. You might leave the gym feeling like you've accomplished something, but at the end of the day, for optimal progress, you're gonna want to stick to one set plan. And who's to say that the person where you're getting your workouts from really knows what they're talking about anyways? They might be super fit and have abs, have a booty, but do they understand the theory behind how your body adapts to different training stimuluses? Maybe, maybe not. So definitely be careful and avoid that pitfall. It's something that a lot of people do on social media. I personally don't do it. And to be completely honest with you, I feel like it's getting a little played out. I honestly feel like, I don't know if I've just unfollowed people or less people are doing it now, but that's what I'm seeing. My third and probably most important concept to talk about one of the biggest issues I see with social media fitness is comparison and the lens with which you view these things through. And I think there is two ways to look at this. Once again, I think getting motivation from your favorite fitness influencer is great. And if that can cause you to want to go into the gym and kill your workout, then that's awesome. That's obviously serving some type of purpose for you. But a lot of people will see someone on social media and they'll be like, wow, they just look so good. I could never look that good. Or, geez, they squat so much. I'm never going to be able to do that. And it can become discouraging. So always view these things through the lens of, I'm just going to do the best that I can with what I've been given. I know for a fact I'm not going to squat as much as some of these guys that I go to the gym with. Good for them. They're smashing like 650 pounds. That's not me. But I am going to do the best that I can do with my training to get the strongest as I possibly can. And same thing goes for my diet. I want to eat healthy so I can live a long time, feel good, and be a little jacked. There's always that. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know I offer a free week of online coaching to anyone that would like to take a strategic approach to training and nutrition. So within this free week of coaching, you'll get a consultation call, personalized calorie and macronutrient values, and of course, your own personalized training program. So if you or anyone you know would like to take advantage of this offer, feel free to just shoot me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, or just follow that link in the description of the podcast and it'll take you right to it. Thank you so much, and back to the show. So you might also compare someone's approach to training to your own. And one thing I see, especially on TikTok, is it just seems like everyone is getting extremely hyped up to work out, and they have these cool edits. It makes it seem like they're just grinding every rep and that there's like some type of beauty in that. And don't get me wrong, I think it's cool, but I will say a lot of those same people that post that content where every rep is to failure, you're grinding through, setting a PR every session. It's not realistic. And a lot of the people that I see train like that don't last a long time. One, because they might get injured. Two, they just burn out. You start to push past the newbie gains. You see those diminishing returns, which unfortunately happens, and they just kind of fall off. So when you see all these people getting extremely hype, smashing weights, dusting up chalk in the air, and all that craziness, just know that I don't think that that's the most sustainable thing, and you're not always going to walk into the gym feeling like that. Well, guys, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a comment down below to tell me about any of the things that you see as issues in the fitness industry. What do you like and dislike about this whole thing that's popped up within the past 10 years? There's a lot of good, there's a lot of bad. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. I do appreciate it. Going to be dropping videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we're pumping out this content. I'd appreciate it if you know of anyone that struggles with social media and maybe being on it too much, comparing themselves to others too much. Share this video to them. I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about. Also, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, And if you really want to keep up with me, hit that notifications bell. Guys, I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next one.